Okay, it is Wednesday, August 28th. Just checking in. We're going to take a quick walk around. Actually spent the morning preparing the building permit. So drew up a site plan, kind of overall site plan for the property, then more of a detailed home site plan to show more detail on the building and what's going on. So you can see we've got, I think from the last video, we still had part of that mobile home wall on this west side. That's all gone. Everything's been cleaned up in terms of that debris, and we brought it to the transfer station yesterday. Still get some tires and stuff to haul out of here, but most of it's gone. So some of the next things up on the agenda is to build a cover for the well up here, or really this is the spring head, so kind of the capture basin for the spring. See, it's still wet around here. So we're gonna put basically we're gonna drain this out with a sump pump, drain it right down, clean things up, check condition of pipes going into it, and then build a new cover for that. So clean it out, build a new cover, so that's all secure. And then certainly we got the spring house. It's going to need some work. Again, the frame's not bad on this, but it's going to be reworking electric, doing a pump, pressure tank that's going in the house. This will need siding, need a roof, floor needs to be redone, cleaned out. We still got to sort through. This was really a block wall cistern. We're thinking more of like a stainless steel tank for the cistern part of it, but that's still kind of a work in progress. Again, this is kind of condition of the house. This part of the building, get back a little bit here. So this part, and taking off that mobile home wall, this back part really looks like a pre-built kind of manufactured, I'd call it a shed that they put on. I don't think this was built on site. I think this was dropped here and kind of just set on some, concrete footings of sort. not great. Again, so that part's coming off. So in terms of our building permit, basically what we're proposing is, that this part would be removed. We're going to put back about a 10-foot building off of that block wall. Will be coming back about 10 feet and then 12.5 wide. So a little bit smaller than what's there now. And again, different, we'll have a gable roof on the new extension, versus what's here now. And so all this is going to be coming out. Again, this thing was, they've just got it on, kind of cinder blocks and stuff. So not real well done there. You can see there's the block wall, the edge of it. And this is the siding of that extension. Again, I think this was a pre-built that was, kind of dropped again on these concrete blocks. Other things going on, I'm gonna spin here. Power company is basically getting us specs for doing a new socket. You can tell these things are pretty beat up. So basically the new specs, the way they do it now is that we're gonna put a pole kind of next to this, or more of a post, not a pole. So kind of a post, we'll mount the socket, and then also a kind of a main disconnect that will run to the house. So they'll be out, that work will probably be the next couple weeks. Once we get the specs of the equipment that they want to see, we'll put the, post in, get the socket set up, get a main disconnect set up. So then they can come in and put the meter in. And what they'll allow us to do is we'll have a exterior outlet here for the time being, so we can, charge power tools. We can, run other types of equipment off of 110, until we do the inside work. So at least we'll have power on site. And when the time comes, we'll be running new conduit, from the pole over to the building. We'll run conduit, run our power over, and then a new panel box will be going inside. So that's in the works. Other stuff coming up. Looking at bringing in probably several loads of kind of a gravel mix to do the road over. It's just getting really bad. We've been in and out a bit, certainly, but it's just getting chewed up, and thinking about, well, we've got to get a 30-yard roll-off up here for the demo. They'll beat the hell out of this, and, we don't want them getting stuck or really trashing things. So that's kind of next up, is getting this road, bringing in some gravel, pretty much all the way, grading it out so we got a decent base to work with. So that's really kind of project next couple weeks. Building permit gets submitted today, so hopefully, we hear within a few days. Once the building permit is approved, then we're cleared to, start work on, we could start taking down the building. Ideally, we try to time that for when the dumpster is here, so we can throw it right in, but not a big deal. If we can't get the dumpster right off, at least we could start taking this down in sections. So it'll be ready to toss in the dumpster. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So road, electric, building permit in process, and I will update again in a few days.